Albuquerque community working together to end gun violence. Reporter Alyssa Munoz captured two events today that were sending a message.
A mural created by the New Mexicans to prevent gun violence. This augmented reality mural allows people to use an Instagram filter to allow interactive and immersive experiences outside of the physical artwork.
People are really proud of this piece of art. They're really proud of what it represents, but they're also, I think, committed to advocating for change. They're not satisfied, I don't think, with where we are as a community. They think more can be done.
The long wall of art representing people who have passed away from gun violence and was put here to help people heal. But just today, people who were in attendance were able to dedicate the names of their loved ones who they've lost and added it to the wall.
It's an extraordinary piece of art. It's something that represents not just the vision, I think, of the artists that were involved, but the hopes of the people who live in this community.
Adding to the commitment, the New Mexico State Police holding their own gun buyback events in Las Cruces, Espanola, and Albuquerque. Any guns from pistols to rifles were allowed in exchange for gift cards ranging from $200 to $300.
The idea is that state police has coordinated these events, right, so that we can help make our community safer, right? So help reduction in deadly accidents, homicides, suicides, gun-related violence, things like that. So in the end, we want people to turn in their firearms.
Police check each firearm turned in just in case they are stolen, but overall state police said that the event was a success by all locations running out of gift cards before 10 a.m. and collecting almost 440 firearms total, 2 of which were stolen. Reporting in Albuquerque, Alyssa Munoz, KVT Action 7 News.
The governor's office sent us this statement that reads, "Fewer guns in communities means less gun violence. We're incredibly pleased to see such robust participation in today's events."